Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Okay, that's silver priced in US dollars. That's the daily. Overall, I see strength still manifesting in the precious metals. I see absolutely no reason to turn bearish on the precious metals. We are now in a phase where, for example, here silver is correcting, going sideways, is preparing the ground for taking us even higher above 16. The wave count overall is clearer in the case of gold than in the case of silver here. The daily scale shows us the potential for a decline and a bounce. Yes, this is one of the options that I'm actively considering. So that'll turn into an ABC. That's an ABC. We could have a C or another ABC. Yes, but the key is if we do deep under this level, which comes at 14.5, and then reach support, there is support around here at around 13.85 or so, and then sharply reversing, that will set the stage for a third wave in silver. Okay, staying around here, not dipping any lower would obviously be a sign of strength. If we see gold doing the same thing and gold running higher, you can assume that silver is going to follow, and we will have to see what is the wave count to be used, what is the best set of options, yes, to be used in terms of the labeling. So right now I have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially first wave. And that, if that comes to pass, that's going to be my second wave, yes, second wave, and then third wave. Alternatively, bearish wave count, which I don't have currently, but you never know, it might actually become necessary to consider that. I would say will become necessary to consider that if we get this kind of price action. It's going to crash through the support right here, and it's going to go nowhere. Okay, I doubt very much that this is going to come to pass, but you never know. If we do get this and then it continues to drift lower, we have to assume that it's going to check the floor and break under. Right now I am a bull on silver. I expect the correction here to be the base building required to take it way higher. Okay, there is no change in my expectation, my bullish expectation here. Now this is gold price in US dollars. That's the 60-minute scale. I was telling you that I think we're in a fourth wave, and yesterday it was diving to the extent of making us believe it's going to crash through this floor, and then towards the close, boom, went back. This price action is for now absolutely confirming the likelihood that we are in a fourth wave. Okay, I see absolutely no reason in the world to change this wave count, which right now still carries the question marks. Do you see? But overall, I'm in favor of treating this as a 1, 2, 3, 4. There is an alternative here where I'm going to do this. But essentially, it's not going to change much in terms of the run up here. That's going to be a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, meaning another leg is coming. Okay, the idea will remain the same short term, that gold is heading higher. And I do think that the breakout above this level is sustainable. The price action that I see here is confirming that. It's a lateral movement after very big swing up. Lateral movement is absorbing the sales. Yes, it's absorbing the sales, but going in place, which is a classic price action of a bull run. Yeah, it's just going up. You have a sprint run and then consolidation, and if it's very strong, it's not going to give back a lot of the gains, and then another push higher and another sideways price action. Yeah, the market takes its time, but it keeps most of the gains, you know, and then going even higher. Okay, that's what we are seeing here. Push higher, come back, check the floor. Push higher, come back, give back some of the gain, but swing back up. You see, it's been going on now for quite a while. And the nice thing is you see the breakout above the previous overhead resistance. Yeah, and it is just bouncing off that support zone. So we've got a lot of elements still supporting further upside. So I wish to change nothing at this point. I just want to point out, in case in the next few days we see something like that, yeah, in the next few trading days we see something like that, it goes down, it gives us perfect triangle here, and you're expecting this, and that doesn't happen. In fact, you get this. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged if you're a bull. Definitely not. The thing to do would be to treat this as an A. That's a B, that's a C, and I would still expect this to come back. Okay, I would imagine there'll be solid support coming in here at 1580. I will have absolutely zero incentive, or I have no intention to even think of selling my investment in gold stocks, etc., even if it gives me this dip. Why would I? Doesn't make sense. That in fact will confirm even stronger the entire bullish reading that this is an A, that's a B, because you have a triangle right here. When you have a triangle in the middle, that is an ABC structure, which is a counter trend move, which is supportive of further upside, of course. We have here the Canadian gold index. I've covered it recently, and it is still going very strong. You can see this is the quarterly, absolutely shattering completely the overhead resistance here. And we've got this as a 1-2 unchanged. That is almost certainly a 1-2. If that's the case, we are in a very powerful 3-3. So forget about gold suddenly wilting away and collapsing and disappearing. Is very far from going to do that. Looking at the strength manifesting here, that is the weekly. That's 1, that's 2. It's more like the moving averages need to catch up with the price action, and they often do. Yeah, right now we're in a correction, and I see really no reason in the world, looking at the price action here, and look how it came back on Friday. This is not a market that wants to go down. No, this is corrective, clearly. Okay, I will, of course, become quite worried if we get a break under 300 in this index, and it sort of does something like that, and then it begins to sink in through the breakout zone. If it begins to do something like that, then yes, this is not a good sign. That's not good. That will say support is ebbing away and it could crash back down. But right now we have nothing of the sort. It might actually continue to go sideways, reach this upsloping support line, and then boom, give us another leg up. Hello, hope you enjoyed the clip. I'm back here with some details about my service, currently at 50% off for first time users. You need to go on my website, the homepage. It's right here. It's wavemastery.com. www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the home page. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that, it explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you are not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I'm going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos. Okay, so you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. There, I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.